Is it all cash buyers that are holding the market up? The answer is no. It's actually about a quarter of the buyers that are cash buyers, 26.1% here in the Valley, which is actually below the national average of 28.8% right now. Now, in 2023, we actually hit a high point nationally at 35%. So after the spike of rates in 2022, 2023 was the real holdback where everybody was saying, we're on the sidelines, we're not going to take a mortgage at that amount. And either they decided not to buy, or those that could potentially buy with liquidation of some other assets went ahead and bought in cash. But here we are a few years later, and that is trickling down year over year. And the reason being is because the rates are the new normal. People are starting to not forget about, but realize that those 2.5%, 3%, even up to 3.5% rates were artificial. Those that got them, myself included, I refinanced during that time. Well, it's a wonderful thing, but it was one of those kind of once in a lifetime chances. I personally don't think that we'll see rates again in the twos in my lifetime. You never know. There's been crazier things that have happened, but understand when I say that it was artificial rates, government came in and bought a bunch of mortgage-backed securities, reducing the risk, creating an opportunity for lenders to lend at a lower rate because they could borrow at a lower rate and do it lower risk with the way the economies of a mortgage work. Honestly, a little bit above my pay grade, but there are all of these kind of dials and levers that are happening in the mortgage business when it comes to the security instrument behind mortgages. Not just the lien on your house, but actually the way that the money moves. So that was done very artificially as a result of a stimulus because of COVID. Now, again, I don't think we'll ever see that again. And some people, when the rates shot up to just touching 8%, freaked out and said, whoa, no. Now they've settled and, they kind of floated between 6 and 7. They hit 5.99 one time in the last year. But ultimately, 6 to 7 is actually pretty normal. If you look at the last 30 or even 50 years, really since mortgages have come out, I think the blended average rate was somewhere in the 6.75 range. So we're just below that right now. People are realizing it and they're budgeting around it. Now, I know the argument is, yeah, well, the rates are there, but remember, previously it was, 4 years of earnings to buy a house, and now it's upwards of, 8, 9, 10 years of earnings. So the prices of homes went up, and that's where the mortgage rates can't sustain because now the monthly payment's too high. And there's a lot of truth to that, but it's a matter of what we budget for because, a lot of us